Hi everyone, I am Shubham Jhanwar. I am a master teacher at Vedantu. We are discussing JEE Advanced 2018 Paper-1 Mathematics, and the question for this video is this. Let A vector and B vector be two unit vectors such that A vector dot B vector equal to 0. That means they are perpendicular. For some x, y belonging to real, let C vector be xa vector plus yb vector plus A vector cross B vector. If magnitude of C vector is 2 and the vector C vector is inclined at the same angle alpha to both A vector and B vector, then the value of 8 cos square alpha is. Now let's first solve it in a very quick way. You may assume A vector to be I cap, B vector to be j cap. A vector dot B vector is indeed 0 and they are indeed unit vectors, and hence A vector cross B vector will turn out to be k cap. So based on that, you may say C vector is essentially xi cap plus yj cap plus k cap. Now magnitude of C vector is 2. That means magnitude of C vector square is 4. That means x square plus y square plus 1 square, which is 1, is 4. Now C vector has angle alpha with A vector, that means with I cap. That means C vector dot I cap, which if you see carefully would be x only, would be equal to magnitude of C vector, which is 2, magnitude of I cap, which is 1, times cos alpha. So basically it becomes 2 cos alpha. Similarly, C vector dot j cap would be magnitude of C vector, which is 2, magnitude of j cap, which is 1 cos alpha, which again if you see carefully would be y. Now we know x square plus y square plus 1 equal to 4. So that means x being 2 cos alpha, and in fact y also being 2 cos alpha. So 2 cos alpha whole square plus 2 cos alpha whole square plus 1 equal to 4. You get 8 cos square alpha equal to 3, and that's what we want, and that's what the answer is. Now let me take you through a more general method. Given this equation, if I take dot product with A vector on both sides, I get C vector dot A vector on left hand side, x A vector dot A vector. Since A vector is a unit vector, I essentially get x plus y times B vector dot A vector, which is supposed to be 0, plus A vector cross B vector dot A vector. Now A vector cross B vector is perpendicular to A vector, hence the dot product with it would be 0. So essentially C vector dot A vector turns out to be x only. And now what is C vector dot A vector? It is magnitude of C vector, magnitude of A vector, cos alpha. Now what is magnitude of C vector? It is 2, magnitude of A vector is 1. So essentially it becomes 2 cos alpha. Now similarly, when you take dot product with B vector on both sides, you would get C vector dot B vector equal to y, which in the same way would be magnitude of C vector, magnitude of B vector, cos alpha. Magnitude of C vector is 2, magnitude of B vector is 1, and you get times cos alpha. So that means x is 2 cos alpha, y is 2 cos alpha, and we have been given one more information that magnitude of C vector is 2. Since A vector, B vector are perpendicular, and A vector cross B vector is perpendicular to both A vector and B vector, so this is like a rectangular resolution of C vector. So using that concept, I may say that magnitude of C vector square is essentially sum of squares of the coefficients of A vector, B vector and A vector cross B vector, which is x square plus y square plus 1, which is supposed to be 4 as per given information that magnitude of C vector is 2. So from this, when you put x to be 2 cos alpha and y to be 2 cos alpha, you get 8 cos square alpha equal to 3, which is exactly what we want. Now you may wonder, okay, how's that? Magnitude of C vector square is x square plus y square plus 1. So let me prove it for your conviction. Magnitude of C vector square I can write as C vector dot C vector, which essentially means xa vector plus yb vector plus you may say A vector cross B vector dot the same thing, xa vector plus yb vector plus A vector cross B vector. Now as you take dot product, since A vector, B vector and A vector cross B vector are all mutually perpendicular, so what you would be left with is, if you see carefully, x square plus y square plus 1 only. because A vector dot A vector is 1, A vector dot B vector is 0, A vector dot A vector cross B vector is 0, and hence as you take dot product term by term, you would get magnitude of C vector square is essentially x square plus y square plus 1. So we have written it directly because A vector, B vector and A vector cross B vector are mutually perpendicular to each other. So this is what you may even learn if you were not already aware. So my answer is 3. We have seen this by taking some special case and also in general way. That's all from my side. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for the next question.